this particular proposed amendment allows the government to actually invoke this provision of the law to supersede the other existing law. But then again, this also is a reflective of the intent. Reflective of the intent, because investment must take place. We must encourage investment, but the whole approach to investment must be designed in such a way that it is done in a manner which ultimately protects the interests of our people. My concern, and everybody's concern should be, to see that we fulfill our responsibility to protect the interests of our people from the perspective of the interests of our generation next. Developmental initiatives and intervention. For a state like Meghalaya, where our land, though we own the land, though the community, the people own the land, what is the total area? It's not so much, and which is protected, and you have the provision to preserve it by mandate of the Constitution, referred to 6 Schedules of the Constitution of India. Therefore, these are based on the felt need at the point of time when the Constitution itself was being framed by our forefathers. Why is the provision of the 6th Schedule of the Constitution? It is precisely because of the necessity to understand the challenges that will unfold over the years, over the decades, over the centuries, in respect of ownership over the land. So to ensure that the ownership remains within the hands of our people, this whole the wisdom prevailed amongst our forefathers, and that's why this is there. And we must know why it is there, and we know it, that's why we are protecting it, that's why we are defending it. There's a reason why you hear voice coming, emanating from different angles, which is being echoed on behalf of the people. That is how Meghalaya people have always demonstrated.
Will your action in this regard, will you allow government to pass it, or will you oppose this?
We will represent the voice of our own people coming from all parts of the state, and we must articulate it in the right earnest, and we expect the government to be sensitive to the concerns, because that is how the whole spirit of democracy operates, and therefore any concern, I think Meghalaya has, as a state, demonstrated in the past that any concern on any issue, we have always tried to engage. And wherever there are concerns which is based on certain, something which is reflective of concern revolving around what is going to happen in reality, if certain decisions are made contrary to the interests of the people which we need to protect, then it will have negative ramification. Our job is to really try to comprehend the issue, understand the whole complexities that this will ultimately bring, this whole measure, and therefore point bulldozing. We have never, in the state of Meghalaya, successive governments, we have never bulldozed. We have never bulldozed. Anything we decide has been based on our exhaustive engagement with the community, with the civil society organizations, trying to understand the sensitivity associated with issues, and we have demonstrated it through action in the past, all the successive governments. So we expect the present government also to demonstrate the same sensitivity and share the concern, and do not land up shrugging off issues and bulldoze issues.